The time has come to make a move. If you want to get into the college football playoff, you've got to win big games right now, and we have a clash of ranked opponents coming up in this one. Your college football Saturday getting cranked up in a great way with this high-stakes clash here on EA Sports. It's the UCLA Bruins Kicker has everything lined up and about set to get this one underway. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So UCLA's offense will have the football first. And here is the talented Micah Alejado out to run the attack, coming off a 400-yard, 3-touchdown outing in his last appearance. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions.
And Reese, man, he has been really, really good to start this season. Last week, excellent. But you do got that one loss on the ledger. But they've trusted him. They've put it in his hands. I think you want to see the consistency from the offense, Jesse, as it continues to grow, continues to get better throughout the season. But I've seen some great flashes.
Yeah, the amazing thing is when you talk to people on the inside of the program, they'll tell you if he can keep being consistent, play the way he did last week, they think they can go to the college football playoff. You mentioned the loss they had early in the year. They can't afford another one here in the middle of the season. He's got to play great today.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
It's always interesting to view the good teams, the teams that are ranked versus the teams that aren't ranked. And this defense, man, like, how do they play it today? I love that start, man. Coming out aggressive, flying around, playing like your hair's on fire, getting a sack to start this game, getting a little momentum on their side.
The Bruins send out the punt unit. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Gets his first one of the day off. He was called on 4 times in last week's win. Trying to get started. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. When you look at the matchups in the passing game, you might think that this guy's going to be overmatched at corner, but I think he's really looking for the opportunity to prove that he can match up with one of the nation's best.
Yeah, and this receiver always wants the ball. He especially wants it, though, today, considering what he's up against. He told us coming into this game that he should be able to dominate and get a lot of looks. This defense is going to have to find ways creatively to get this guy matched up and covered. They're probably not going to be able to do it with just one guy with that corner out there, David, because this receiver is a difference maker.
No, and this isn't a great secondary, but they're going to have to play a great game. And this challenge is big because he's a superstar. So let's make sure we don't give up the big plays. Maybe play a little bit deeper than normal, sometimes get a little bit physical. This secondary has a tremendous challenge on their hands.
Motion from the wide receiver. Tackle behind the line, and he'll lose one on the play.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going and handing the ball off.
He's changing the play. On the option. He'll toss it. He's brought down immediately and barely got it back to the line of scrimmage. 3rd and long, a lot of ground to cover. They'll send the back in motion. Back to pass, it's Frazier. Fires to the wideout. Big hit, knocks the ball away, and it'll force him into a 4th down.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over it from the moment the ball left his hand.
The Bruins offense makes its way onto the field, hoping to get things going here. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. First play of this drive. Fires to the tight end. Breaks into the open. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
You know, there used to be a time in college football where tight ends were just possession receivers. You'd throw it to them, and they'd go down right away. Not this guy. That was a short throw. And then he shows you the athleticism once he has the ball in his hands. That's why he is such a tough matchup for any defense. Man, he's a problem.
The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. Fresh set of downs going up top. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense trying to take it back. Right down the gut of the field. All the way in for the touchdown.
It's really hard as a quarterback because you got your eyes downfield. You're trying to find an open guy. You're trying to negotiate the rush, and all of a sudden people are swatting at the ball. They hit you. They knock it out. Got to do a better job next time of keeping two hands on the ball so you don't get it scooped and scored like what happened right there.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. The scoop and score. What a lift it can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball. They wanted to do something with it, and they did. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Pulls it, fired complete. He works his way up to the 33 and is pushed out of bounds. And the Bruins can really attack on this second and short. He'll set up to throw. Release to the back. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in.
And those are frustrating. Like, those drops really annoy you because those running backs are always asking to be more a part of the game plan. Get the ball more, touch it more. An awesome opportunity in the pass game to make a play, ball right in his hands, and that is a missed opportunity.
The Bruins will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Making his first move. Slips through the line. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. The give. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Moves the pocket. It's Frazier. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. Dumps it to the back. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
We talked to the coaches coming into this one. They know field position was going to be a huge factor for them winning this one. They had a really nice punt earlier in this game. Great job getting down and covering it. Won't surprise me if they decide to play it safe again here on 4th.
After that last incompletion, the offense is now in punt formation. And nobody able to handle that punt. They'll let it bounce and roll out of bounds. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Cox. Nifty run there. Pickup of 6 out to the 25. And now on 2nd down for this offense. He's looking to pass. Caught in the backfield, it's Cox. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. Lining up from the 34 on first down. Takes the handoff, it's Cox. Crosses the 45. Still on his feet at the 45. off to the races to the right. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, UCLA!
And to have a rushing touchdown of that type of yardage, you've got to be able to make something miss. It's one thing to get into the second level, but can you make that last defender miss? And you saw it on that play. Once he was in the clear with his speed, he was gone.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And he tacks on the extra point. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And he knows how to finish in style, a 66-yarder to the house. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? He only needs a sliver of daylight. Got a little room. Can they catch him? They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
That's a nice job by the offense there in their second drive. I know in the opening possession you go 3 and out, you're scratching your head. That didn't obviously go the way you wanted to, but a good job of sort of collecting yourselves, going through the next couple play calls and making sure everybody's back on the same page. We saw this offense, David, on this drive really be in sync and finally find the rhythm.
You got to like the answers, right? Like sometimes you come out, sometimes you're situated and you're ready to rock and roll and it comes out hot. Sometimes it doesn't, but I like the response. Their defense does their job, gets them the football back. They come out, execute. Nice job getting on the scoreboard.
An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. These two-point conversions are tricky enough. You don't want to add to the degree of difficulty by backing up 5. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So that one will put his name in the record books. You can't have a longer return in college football. 100 yards for 6. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll have to hurry if they want to get another play off before the quarter ends. Cuts it upfield. It's Cox. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. From the gun. Left side, it's Jordan. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. First down here for the offense. Hits inside, it's Cox. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Personal foul.
Face mask penalty cost the D 15 yards and a first down. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Defense showing blitz, trying to rattle this quarterback. From the gun, the running back has it. Oh, he's got some space. Gets away from one, finds some space. Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. And the Bruins come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Keeps it on the ground. Hit and drop behind the line. He'll lose a yard.
And how about that young man getting in the backfield again? He's really got his fingerprints all over this game so far to start it, man. We're still in the first half, and he's got a sack. He's got a tackle for a loss. These are the kind of plays that really help your defense push these offenses behind the sticks.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Big third down in the red zone, and this crowd is getting behind this defense. Under pressure. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat.
Well, that's their third sack of the game, and we knew statistically coming into this game, this is one of the top 25 units in the nation getting after the quarterback. I just love how athletic they are up front, and they are giving this offensive line headaches and nightmares up to this point in the game.
They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on fourth down. This crowd trying to do its part. They get through and it's blocked. So that one will put his name in the record books. You can't have a longer return in college football. 100 yards for 6. Holly, what update do you have on that?
Hey guys, here on the home team sideline, they are fired up for their running back. He just set a new conference record for this season for rushing yards. This sideline is electric, and they are going to continue to ride him here. He's got more work to do in this game. We'll see what he gets done here on the next drive. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Not much can impose your will on a defense like popping a big run.
Especially when they know you're going to run it, right? This offense right now is just more physical. They're more physical up front in the trenches, and this running back and his ability to break tackles, that is just so demoralizing for this defense.
Big play to start this drive, and they're already out at the 48. It's first down. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
Oh, and on defense, you just got to be able to finish that play. That defender had the football in his hands. He's just got to catch it. That should have been an interception.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Back to pass, it's Frazier. Escapes the pressure to his right. This time he's got it. They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield. Pick up 10 and the first down. Quick handoff. He stops him at the 31, but not before. He picks up 10 yards on the play.
And this offense, right, they are in a groove. They are in a rhythm, just finding themselves play after play. Everything they're dialing up right now is working. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm not changing a thing. I'm going to continue to do what I'm doing because this defense has had zero answers.
Quarterback will keep it. There he goes. They get him corralled, but he carries it all the way down to the 7-yard line.
And as a defensive guy, man, when you play a QB like this, that will take off and run and has the speed to make you pay, it just limits what you can do. It limits the amount of coverages. It just makes you play a lot more hesitant. And you can see right there, man, the guy's got speed. Interested to see how this defense continues to attack this QB.
A first down run on the doorstep. Saunters into the end zone for a touchdown.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And he found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Gain of right at 7 yards, 2nd and 3 coming. The Bruins with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Run inside. It's Cox. Turning it on. They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there.
They're going to keep feeding this guy the football, guys. Over 100 yards rushing with that last carry now. We knew coming into this game today, they had to get the running game going. They had to be able to turn around, hand it off, and get positive yards and set themselves up into manageable third down situations. And we've seen them at any area of the field so far in this one have success in the running game. They'll keep that up until this defense proves they can stop it.
Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Looking to throw. He'll get rid of it. Hits the open man. He's into the open down the middle. Touchdown, Bruins. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him.
Man, oh man, when you got a weapon like that, you got to find him and you got to give him the ball in space. You have some plays on your play sheet, and some of them just say, that guy, get him the ball, let him do the rest. Dangerous weapon out of the backfield, catching the football, making the big play.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, they're down a touchdown, 21-14. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the final 53 yards coming courtesy of that touchdown pass. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Drops back. It's Frazier. Throws to the tight end. Complete to the left. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down.
I know one of the things this offense takes a lot of pride in the passing game is they feel like they can attack every area of the field. They have success when they throw it outside, but they're really good throwing to the middle of the field, too. Quarterback has confidence. There's really good timing in this passing game, and you saw it right there between the QB and his intended target, getting that big catch.
He wants to go deep. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Bringing it back. Past the 50. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
Well, obviously it's raining here in this game, and ball's slippery. I don't know if that slipped out of the QB's hands a little bit, but it certainly wasn't an accurate throw, and as a result, it ends up in an interception.
Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. The snap wants to start the drive with a pass. In traffic, it's Jordan. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Gets open down the middle. The Bruins call timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. They've got it at the 36 on 1st and 10. Fresh setter downs going to the air. He's got it. Made a defender miss. Clock has stopped. Timeout has been called by UCLA. It's their second. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. And the Bruins getting set on 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. Throwing right. Makes the grab. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. And now a chance to pull even as we get late here in the first half. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Rush right in his face. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense. The Bruins choose to use their final timeout here. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. After that sack, they're in a different zip code now. Second and long working here. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left. And it's third down, but they're taking no chances. They'll send the field goal unit out before halftime. And as we work our way toward halftime, timeout on the field. Might want to muster up that protection. They had one blocked earlier. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. This is not a straight-on kick, a 42-yarder from the right hash. It is perfect. That'll bring him to within 4.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Number 91 set to kick off.
On the run from inside his own 5. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. We've played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, we are beginning to see a little separation in the standings. The Week 5 edition of our update show. We begin with Boise State taking on the UL Monroe Warhawks. And it's the Broncos looking to extend that win streak to 4 in a row. It's one of the better coaching jobs in football right now, and a nice payday could be on the horizon. Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside the ACC. Bringing things back to your game, one more refresher on how the first half went down. We figured we'd be in store for a defensive stalemate. Instead, these two teams have moved the football on the ground. Kind of a throwback game, and I'm not sure there's any need to change it up in the second half. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to start the second half.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. Let's see what he can do with the return. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. Holly, what did you find out coming from the locker room?
Guys, I caught up with Coach Bob Chesney at the half. This team has found some positives with their 3-game winning streak, but right now they haven't done their job on defense. They get an opportunity now to change that, grab some momentum. We'll see how this goes to start the third quarter. I'll keep you posted on how things develop on the sidelines. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. And that'll be incomplete, man. That would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up.
We've seen this offense click and hum, and it's not clicking, and something's a little bit off, and I like the deep shot down the field. At least it wasn't an interception, but they got to find a way in this O to manufacture some first downs and some passing yards because everything's been difficult today.
Looking down the middle. Got him downfield. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. They'll run it out of the shotgun.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Keep it on the ground. Pass to 6. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. They only need about the length of the football to convert on second down. They've softened them up with a run. Now to throw it. Reels it in. Down to the 26-yard line where the tackle is made. Pick up a 5 and a first down. New set of downs after the completion. Gets the back moving. Back to throw, it's Frazier. They're all over it. Incomplete and very lucky that one wasn't picked off. And man, could they have used that. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, gonna throw it. Fires to the right. Nice play to knock that one down.
All right, you got to be careful here if you're the quarterback, right? Back-to-back incompletions. You've had a nice drive. You're still in field goal range, though. Think about this. You cannot take a sack. That has got to be what the play caller is reminding his quarterback about in the headsets right now.
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
This defense continues to do a great job of not letting a great athlete at quarterback make big plays on them. Great job pursuing him, keeping him in that cage, not letting him get out in the open field because we know he can do some damage. Nice job by this defense so far.
And that might be the edge of his range, but he had just enough. The lead now 7 here in the third quarter.
Number 94, set to kick this one off.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Holly, what do you have?
Hey guys, here on the Bruins sideline, their quarterback is getting a lot of congratulations, high fives, pats on the helmet. On that last scoring throw, that put him on top in the conference for this season. A new passing touchdown record in conference history. He's got to run back out there, though, and keep playing in this game, but I can tell you, guys are fired up for him right now. Guys?
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. The Bruins in a good spot here with second and short. Snap in the shotgun. Oh, pressure's coming. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss.
In the last couple of weeks, man, you're getting a lot of consistency from this QB. And you got to love it as a play caller, man. You can drop him back. You can throw the ball a ton. You can trust him. Getting the ball to different wide receivers. He's really in a good groove the last couple of games.
Tackle behind the line of scrimmage, and what a big third down stop by this defense. Punt is in the air on fourth down. Trying to make one miss. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one. To make life easier on this kicker is so important to this team.
From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. Dropping back, it's Frazier. Rushes on. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
A good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
He almost had the pick, and that could have given them a boost. Instead, it'll be third down.
Yeah, nice coverage, and you'd like to snag that interception, but there's always a reason why these thoroughbred athletes play defense. It's usually because of their lack of hands, like you just saw.
Now he's going to send this one deep to the right. And he throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning.
Well, he was rolling to his right, and because of that, I don't know if it affected the timing between him and his wide receiver. They just weren't on the same page on that one as the defense comes away with the INT.
Here comes the UCLA offense onto the field to start this drive. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. In the backfield, it's Cox. Could not make his way to the corner. They'll need a bunch on second down. He's looking to throw. Look out! Got out of trouble and throws. Got it in the middle, it's Cox. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. And the Bruins peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Got a big paw up there and knocks it down incomplete.
Hey, even those balls that are thrown near the line of scrimmage, they're going to the running backs and to the tight ends, those small passes can go for big gains. Great job getting the mitts up in the air and deflecting that football.
And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
On third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright. You just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
The Bruins will line up to punt it away. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Handoff to the lone back. Breaks into the open. Across the 30, out of bounds at the 31-yard line, and they kick-started this drive with that one. Headed to the fourth, and both of these running backs have been outstanding, and both have found the end zone on the day. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Might as well give it to him again. Got behind those pads and picked up 3 out to the 35.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down.
That's really good eye discipline by the safety. Great job not getting his eyes lost. It looks like pass immediately. He locks in on the running back. He sees the screen develop, fires upfield, pulls the trigger, and makes the tackle.
3rd and 3. Looking to pass. It's Frazier. Flip it out to the back on the screen. Fighting off the defender. Breaks free and he might be gone. Gets the ball up to the 50-yard line and it'll be first down.
And you just get the feeling that this defense has to find a way to get off the field and get the football back at this juncture of the game, trailing late if they're going to win.
They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. From the gun, running back gets the give. Got the first down. That is just the kind of run you want when you're trying to close out a game. An explosive play in the running game moves the sticks for the first down, but there is an injured player on the field. Trainers are out there having a look at this freshman defensive tackle to see if he is going to be able to continue. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. To the ground. He's got it again.
Man, it's so nice to have a guy that you can depend on. Like, this offense is built around him for a reason. Just a good running back. You can see, gets north-south, doesn't dance, picks up positive yards, breaks tackles. He's just a really good player, and that's why this offense runs through him.
He'll run it. They make the tackle at the 22. We'll give him 5 yards on the play. It'll be enough for a first down.
Man, that quarterback can go. Just another guy in another system all across college football. All quarterbacks nowadays, they got so much speed, it's ridiculous.
Man, I'm telling you, that has to be exhausting for the defensive lineman trying to chase down guys like that.
It's silly because even when it's a design play and it's a design run like here, fine. But then it's scramble plays and then it's passing plays. He's always a runner, just exhausting.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up 2nd and inches.
Driving forward, it's Walker. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score.
And this is a situation this offense trains for, having the lead late in the game, running the ball to ice it. They're just bleeding seconds off the clock. It's been a beautiful drive so far. And the defense, even though they know they're going to run it, they just can't stop him.
He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on 1st and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or two.
To the air, it's Frazier. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. This is one of those momentum turning points. If this defense can force a field goal attempt, that is a victory for them. Going for 6. And they can't quite hook up trying to make a completion in the back corner of the end zone. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. And it's good! And that lead grows even bigger.
That's a big drive for this offense in the 4th quarter. Now to take a 2-possession lead, you got the other offense where you want them. Now you get to rush the passer, make them pass a little bit more, and don't give up those big plays. You're in a really good spot now.
Number 99, set to pass on the fly.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. UCLA will go back to work on offense. Giving up that last field goal really ratchets up the sense of urgency for the offense on this drive. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. And the Bruins will hustle to the line.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated,
Trying to burn this defensive back. Intercepted, and that is the last thing they needed. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. The Bruins call timeout. It's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter.
And I like the first thought process right here. Run the football. We want to run that clock with the lead. Thank you to the defense for forcing that turnover, setting us up. Now if we can put a few first downs together, we're looking really good.
A run for the quarterback. Oh, he's got some space. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. clock has stopped. Timeout has been called by UCLA. It's their second. They've got one timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. Now they've moved it just inside the 40. 1st and 10 from the 39. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Strikes first, delivers the punch, and works his way to the 31. They'll use a timeout on defense here. That's their final one. The clock stops just once more at the 2-minute mark. That kind of pickup on 1st down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. On the draw, it's Walker. Runs through a tackle. They pull him down, but he's got enough, and it'll be a 1st down for this offense. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the hot hand. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. I'd expect we're going to get another dose of the running game at this point, even though it's 2nd and 11. Using his legs, it's Walker. He's got enough for the 1st down, and that ought to put a bow on this one.
This is a pretty easy situation for the offense right here, guys. We need one play. We need one run up front. O-line, we need you to come through for us and ice this game. They do a great job allowing that back to pick up the 1st.
And it's just physicality up front. The big boys creating some space because the defense knew what was going on. They have to get a stop here or this football game is over. A lot of guys near the line of scrimmage. They can't get it done, and it is over.
The handoff. He pushes his way down to the floor as they get closer and closer. And if they can find the end zone here, that might be all she wrote. 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Stopped right there.
And this defense has given up some yards, getting all the way down here to 1st and goal, but great job on 1st and goal. Getting the tackle for a loss and not guaranteeing a pass, but putting this offense in a more difficult situation and trying to end this drive by only giving up a field goal.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. On 3rd and goal, they'll try to throw it in. Into the end zone. And that one's going to be over everybody's head and incomplete. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And now the lead is extended a little further.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative. Use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Lost to throw on 1st. It's complete on the right side. Runs through a man, and he might have space. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. Got to get everyone set. They spike it to stop the clock.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd.
Long way to go on 2nd down. Looking to throw. Here comes the heat. Had to throw it before he wanted.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and what is that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those explosive plays. This offense is going to have to buckle up and really protect their guy up front.
Under pressure. He's on the move. Excellent pursuit by this defense as he barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. guys, if you want to go strictly by the rankings, I guess this was an upset, but to my eyes, we saw two really good teams slug it out, and one of them came out on top.
Yeah, two really good teams, man. That's a reason why they're both ranked. They're both really good, and I tell you what, getting this win proves something to everyone else now. Like, I was ranked below this squad. You beat a team that's ranked above you. Now you start to climb up the charts, build some momentum. This squad's about to get some more respect on them.
I think good teams find ways to win games, especially in a game like this. Two ranked opponents, evenly matched. Who's going to be able to make the plays when it matters the most? You got to give this team credit. This is a big win. It's impressive, and now they get to move up the rankings.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.